To be the best parent to your kids, you need to be the best parent to yourself, and you need to master 2 skills to get you there. The first one is self-compassion, and the second one is my bend method to emotionally regulate. I may have gotten really upset with my 9-month-old this morning, and I'm going to show you how I use these 2 skills to get through it. My name's Kate. I'm a marriage and family therapist. I help people restore their relationships, and recently I've been making videos on estrangement and parenting. I think the best thing anybody can do in their life is reparent themselves if they have a complicated relationship with their parents and they did not get what they need. The best thing to do, and what you have to do if you have kids, is reparent yourself. Otherwise, you're going to continue the cycle and pass on the generational trauma. The number 1 skill is self-compassion. This is because you are going to have a lot of unwanted behavior when you're taking care of kids. It is an exhausting, overstimulating job, especially if you're going through your own grief about how you were parented, especially if you have childhood trauma, especially if you have any kind of trauma, especially if you have any diagnoses, ADHD, autism, personality disorders. Like, parenting is going to be really tough, but it is your most important job, and you have to parent yourself. We cannot continue the way we are going as a society, and it starts with parenting. It's the biggest job you will ever have, the most important one. At the same time, no one taught you how to do it. Like, no one taught you how to do it. Yes, there's a lot of resources. There's a lot of people doing it well out there, but on a day-to-day basis, no one is telling you how to do it from the bottom up. And that's what I'm going to teach you. To prevent unwanted behavior, we have to have self-compassion. The first thing is, you are not your behavior. That is what self-compassion is. Self-compassion is the opposite of shame. When you yell at your kid, you're going to have shame. That's normal. And that is actually healthy, because it's like, bing, bing, bing. We don't want to be doing this, right? Self-compassion is saying, okay, I'm noticing this unwanted behavior. I'm noticing I'm yelling. I'm noticing that. What are the factors that are going into this? Because what I want to do in this situation is learn. I want to rebuild trust with myself, and I want to learn. That's what these 2 skills do as you're reparenting yourself as a parent. I was so annoyed at my 9-month-old this morning. Our schedule feels different every day. I caught myself, and I was trying to put her down for a nap. I caught myself and she was crying. I had to leave and take space because I was sitting here like, oh my God, like, shut up, be quiet. And I was just like, I'm going to do something I regret if I don't step out. That's self-compassion. That's noticing that I am getting to a point where I'm going to step out of my character and do something I don't want to do. So step out. The need here is a break. That's self-compassion. So this is self-compassion comes through every step, and I'm going to explain everything. I noticed myself getting upset. Go back to self-compassion. I'm like, okay, Kate, just take a break. Like, this is what you need. All unwanted behavior comes from unmet needs. Take a break, all right? Then self-compassion is like, okay, I have a break, good job. I'm feeling so intense right now, so intense. What are the factors contributing to this? What are the factors contributing to this? I'm tired. I haven't eaten. I was planning on doing this video today. I had this in my mind of a schedule, and it's not going to schedule, and I don't have control right now, and I'm really pissed off, okay? That is self-compassion. That is giving myself the benefit of the doubt as to why I'm feeling that way, and why I need space. You're not a bad mom because you need space. Like, geez, this job is tough every day. If you're stay at home full time, it's tough. If you stay at home 1 day a week, if you're with your kid for 2 hours, it's tough. I did a break. I sat down. I was like, what are the external factors contributing to the intensity of my reaction right now? Let me validate that. What I'm doing is saying, Kate, this is hard. Sweetheart, it's hard. God, it's hard. When you do that, your body name it to tame it. That's what self-compassion is. You're naming your experience, and neurobiologically, the intensity will go down. Name it to tame it. Noticing all the factors, and then I'm asking myself, this feels like anger. It feels just like so much. What am I actually feeling? Emotions. Name the emotions to tame the emotions. That is the deal. This is the deal, people. I felt myself getting really mad that she wouldn't go to sleep. Okay, caught myself, Kate, it's okay. Take a break. This is what you need. Take a break. Then I'm self-compassion. What is happening right now? I'm tired. I'm hungry. I didn't expect this. I don't want this to be the rest of the day. I'm scared I'm going to lose this idea for a video that I planned. And that means this and this and this. I'm disappointed. I'm scared. I'm frustrated. So naming all these particular emotions is going to point to more of what I need. Rebuilding trust with yourself, reparenting yourself is doing this process, okay? I'm scared, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm disappointed. Disappointment means I had an expectation. Fear means I'm scared I'm gonna lose something. I'm coming from a place of lack, like the universe isn't gonna help me out. And that's okay. You're human, you have emotions. You have to validate yourself. If you are just like, okay, I'm yelling, I need space, you're just like, Kate, just pray about it. Like, that's called spiritual bypass. That is not processing your emotions. If you're just like, Kate, baby is having a hard time, they're not giving you a hard time, that's bypassing your emotional experience. That will come naturally when you feel your feelings. Mental clarity is on the other side of feeling your feelings. You can't think your way out of overthinking. You have to feel it. Thinking and emotions are the same energy. That's why when you're overthinking, you feel fogged up out here. If you address the fire on the bottom floor, the smoke will go away. It will. You cannot bypass your emotional experience. You cannot do that because that is suppression. You will not get anywhere. You will not learn. You will not rebuild the trust lost with your body. You will not calm your nervous system. You will not be able to problem solve in a way that makes your day-to-day more sustainable for you and your kids long term. So I'm angry, I'm scared, I'm frustrated. Frustration is like her schedule seems different every day. Maybe she's going through a growth spurt. Like maybe I'm missing some information here. These emotions are so important because they point you to what you need. I'm disappointed because I have an expectation. Is that expectation based in reality? I mean, she's 9 months old. She's gonna be different every day. Naming this stuff so you can point to what you need. Self-compassion is like, what do I want big picture? What do I need to learn here? What is the lesson here? What do I want? I don't want to yell. I dared to lose this idea for a video. Like, so you're going back here, you're meeting your needs as you're being self-compassionate. You're saying, what do I really want? Here. Desires plus emotions are life force. Then you act on it. You're like, okay, Kate, you did such a great job that you took space when you were upset. Hell yeah. That is breaking generational cycles. You in your head are your biggest champion. You're not being passive like, hey, you're a good mom, don't worry about it. That's being passive. You're not shaming yourself, criticizing yourself like, come on, you can do better. Come on. Like that is shame. That is criticism. And that's not your voice, remember? That's not your voice. You learned that. And I'll get to that in another video, how to actually break that down, because this process is going to be very difficult if you don't know whose voice is whose. But the desire here is the action and the idea of what you want to do instead. In this situation this morning, she doesn't go down for another hour, which means I'm like in the common area with her. She eventually looks tired, so I put her down. She goes to sleep, but it's only for 30 minutes. And I had just been like calming myself down. I had just calmed myself down. You know what? We're gonna go on a walk. I have all this energy. I cannot sit here. I still need space. I still need like mental space because I need to figure out when else I'm gonna record a video today. Okay, I still need space. A walk will give me that. She's in a stroller. I need space. I have all this pent up energy. We're gonna go. We went on a walk. We went to the store. We went and got some breakfast. I had some energy in me. And so this whole time I'm like, Kate, trust the universe. If you're gonna need to record a video, you will get there. So we do all this stuff that I'm gonna do. I'm present. We come back. She's exhausted. She's down for a nap in 2 seconds. I'm able to unload the things and I'm mentally clear because I acted on my emotions. I acted on my needs. I acted on my desires. And now I'm real fucking clear about myself. I have life force because I'm not so suppressed and stuck in my feelings. I'm not stuck in shame and blaming her for those feelings. I'm actually processing it in real time, reparenting myself, rebuilding trust with myself, being self-compassionate. Emotions themselves are not the bad thing. It's when you act on them from a place of suppression and like blaming your kids that you think that she's the one that's making me upset. Like she's not. It's because I have unmet needs and I don't know what I want and I don't know how to get there because I'm so overwhelmed. Now guess what? I feel like a freaking boss. I feel like a boss. I feel like I can do anything. And that's how you should feel too. You deserve that too. Being a stay-at-home mom, being a single mom, being a stay-at-home parent, watching kids, you are allowed life force, eros. You are allowed desire. You are allowed negative emotions. It's processing them that actually makes them useful in a way that solves your problems, rebuilds trust with yourself, and where you can grow and learn.